Hi everyone, how are you all? This is the playlist of written sample coding questions. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe my channel. In this playlist, I would like to say how to analyze the coding questions in placement examination. You will get the knowledge of how to analyze it. This is suitable for even for the beginners also. Okay, let's go to the question. Factorial of a number is a present video question, and the problem statement is input a number will be given. Your task is to find the factorial of a given number. If the number is positive, return its factorial. If it is 0, we need to return 1. And if it is negative, we need to return -1. Test case 1 is 5. If we give input as 5, we need to get output 120. If the input is -2, the output should be -1. If the input is 0, the output should be 1, because factorial of 0 is 1, right? Okay. And the factorial of a number, what is factorial of a number? Is a multiplying from 1 to that number. If it is 5, we need to have 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. Okay. How explanation part, we need to take the integer as an input. So how to take integer as an input? N is equal to int of input. We need to initialize the variable with 1. So if we want to multiplication 1, we need to initialize the variable and must be equal to 1. If we want to do sum, we will put, right, sum is equal to 0. As like here we are doing multiplication, so multiplication should be initialized as 1. Okay, and we need to go travels through the loop for I in range 1 comma n plus 1. That means we need to take multiplication from 1 to n, as range has a start comma end minus 1. So we need to have 1 comma n plus 1, and factorial is equal to factorial into I. Okay, and we need to print the factorial. Okay, let's go to the coding part and execute it. Okay, I am taking input. Get the input, integer input, right? So n is equal to int of input, and we need to initialize fact is equal to 1. As we need to store something here, we need to initialize with 1 in order for multiplication purpose. If it is for summing, adding purpose, we need to take add is equal to 0, like that. And they said no, if n less than 0, we need to print 1. Else elif print here, if n is less than 0, we need to print -1. N is equal to 0, we need to print 1. As per test cases only, I am solving it. Else for I in range, we are traversing through the for loop from 1 comma n plus 1. That means it will take from 1 to n. So fact is equal to fact into I. Here we are returning, sorry, we are printing fact. Let's check. 120, and if it is 0, it is 1, as factorial of 0 is 1. And let me give -5. What will happen? We'll check. -1. I hope you understand this. Sometimes they will give like this. In this function we need to write. In that case we will write same. We will take like this. In function only we will write. See, if n less than 0, same logic we will write here. Here return -1. If n is equal to 0, return 1. Else, same logic, their logic only we will write. For I in range 1 comma n plus 1, fact is equal to fact into I. Here we need to initialize fact with 1 as it is a multiplication one. Here I am returning fact here. Okay, let's check. Let's give me 5. It is 120. If it is 0, it is 1. If it is negative number minus 6, we are getting minus 1. Don't think it is a simple program. Why it will come? It will definitely come. I personally experienced in one of my examination